All right, man. What's new? Tell me what's going on around here.
Oh gosh, everything. Bananas.
Oh, wow, what a showstopper. That was delicious.
Indian Buddleia. Lang.
There it is, huh?
Yeah, this is, I would say, number one, and the tea bush is also number one for bee attracting. You don't typically see too many butterflies, but the bees are working this all day long.
They're on here, guys. You can just hear them. Close your ears.
Yeah.
Oh, close your eyes.
Close your ears.
Close your ears. Whoa. You didn't hear that. All right, sapodilla, no fruit.
Yeah, sapodilla, no fruit. We have had a ton of growth this year, though.
It looks beautiful.
This is a dwarf macaque variety, which usually grow really slow. I've been here 5 years. This thing it barely grew for the first 4, and then this past year it's about put on a third more size. Lots and lots of compost tea.
Is that all you guys do is brew tea around here?
Yeah, we brew a heck of a lot of tea. We were doing it 3 days a week, but now we're down to about 1 day a week. Oh. And I got one bin brewing that I'll show you a little bit later.
And like next time I come, you might even have like your own little lab thing over here.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
An air-conditioned lab with a microscope, so you can like dial this in.
Exactly.
Dude, who are you working for? This is crazy.
I don't know, but somehow I lucked out in life.
I'm serious. That is awesome. So where are they going to squeeze this in? Somewhere in the back?
Oh yeah. We're building a garage/laboratory, so it will be in the back. It's taking some time with all the hoops to jump through, but once those hoops are done jumping through, we'll be advancing forward.
I love it. We're back on the clock. What do you got going on over here?
Thirsty.
Thirsty?
Yeah, thirsty. We got this from you like a couple months ago.
That big, that quick?
No, it was like that big.
What?
Yeah, or maybe it was in a 1 gallon.
Have you eaten it yet?
She jumped. Yeah. Okay. It tastes great. I really like the King Kubo or Chief Kubo's Pride the most.
The biggest one?
Yeah. The other one, what's that one called? The round.
Kiko's Crumb.
Yeah, Kiko's Crumb. That one tastes okay. Like they're all good.
That's another one. Let's back up. AgriStarts puts these name on plants.
Okay.
So like the confusion with the ice cream banana. You know, they took a Namwa and called it ice cream and screwed up the whole industry.
Yeah.
So we can call that whatever we want.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, the edible hibiscus, the pointy leaf one is my favorite so far. The chickens like it as well, so hey, can't beat that. We have strawberries even that are grown in our earth boxes this time of year.
So you have strawberries, we do onions.
They're tiny, but they're still tasty. It don't look right, but it'll taste right.
Not joking. Had some flavor to it.
Yeah, and then we had some that lasted from last year. Made the sweetest strawberries I've ever had in my life over the winter.
Really?
Yeah, so the older the plant gets, I guess, in the earth box, the sweeter they get.
So what are you guys battling over here with my babies?
Your jabos. We're fighting some raccoons and we're fighting some squirrels.
Okay.
And we seem to be winning most of the time.
Cool.
They haven't. I know people that get fully robbed, and we haven't been fully robbed yet.
Just one here and there, huh?
Yeah. Well,
okay.
Yeah, here and there. Nothing too bad yet.
Which is the most productive one? The one down here on the end, the red?
The red so far. It's probably the oldest, and it's got like, I don't know, the nicest trunk on it.
Gnarly trunk on it?
Yeah.
It's got little babies on there right now.
Yeah. And we've had, 4 crops out of it so far since we bought it off you last time you were here?
4 months ago, I feel like.
Yeah.
You getting a crop a month?
Pretty much.
Wow.
It shoots them out, we eat them off, shoots them out, we eat them off. Sometimes the squirrels get a couple.
I love it.
Well, behind me, we've been starting to get these new raised beds that we're trying out, and then we're layering logs at the bottom, then a bunch of mulch, then some mushroom blocks, and then I've been mixing up soil with our soil sifter and then putting that on the top.
What brand are you doing? Those the Vigoros or?
We're trying out Vigo and then birdie beds, and we're seeing which we like more. We don't know what we like more yet because we haven't planted them out. But the Vigo one came with these nets, or it's an extra additional thing. Down here we have a really hard time growing cucumbers and stuff. Like you get maybe a crop for a week unless you're spraying hard. So hopefully we can get more fruit this year and with less spraying and less work.
That's the goal, huh?
Yeah, more fruit, less work. we're growing some long bean on this arbor.
God, that's
now
a giant bed,
we
dude.
got this awesome arbor here, and we got arbors that we put up in some other spots as well. Giant bed. We got
Is that a
garlic
giant
growing
worm
in it.
composter in the middle of it?
Yeah. Yeah.
What the heck?
We got these worm bin in the middle. Let's see if we
Nice.
got any. Oh wow, look, we got worms. We got worms. It's alive.
All right.
Nice. Yeah, so hopefully those guys will move throughout here and keep coming in and out and then make their little poops all over the place and doing all their good stuff that they do.
Free employees, I like them.
More jabos.
Beautiful white, nice.
White,
Ooh,
yellow.
That's
And
fruited a
then
couple
we got
times.
this cool guy from
The
you.
kombucha.
It's doing pretty good. It keeps leafing out and shooting out.
Got some new soil, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gave it some new shoes.
All right. Sometimes that helps with the jabos.
I'm a stickler with potting. I'm very, very, very particular. So it's like whatever we get in, like I always pull things out, pull soil off the top, find that true root, bust off some soil, mess up the roots a bit, stick it in something a little bit bigger, and then watch her take off.
I'm happy. Yeah, I love it. You guys get another tractor?
Oh yeah, we got
Oh yeah, he says.
a medium boy and a little boy.
Oh yeah. We got 2 tractors out here. How many compost tea brewers? 6 of those?
Oh, we got. Oh shoot, I think we're up to 7 compost tea brewing now.
God.
Got a cool. This is the truly tiny banana. We recently got it. Been growing quite well. They're supposed to fruit in a pot, so we're trying it out. I might put it up to a 15-gallon. Right now it's in a 7.
See what she does, huh?
Just in observation mode.
The nursery's growing a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Is this where the building's going?
Yeah, the building's going here, so it's got a little mad. Like we got busy with so many other things. We're just trying to keep some of this stuff alive, and then keep planting whatever we can out of it.
It's gonna have to get rid of the nursery with the new building.
Yeah, and the nursery will move somewhere else. We'll always find some. We got this from you like
We'll find a
in the
spot.
winter last year. It's the African potato mint. Died back to nothing, and then it's popped back to that.
That's probably one of my favorite summertime ground covers for sure.
Yeah. How does it grow in the ground, like versus in a pot? Will it take over?
Makes a whole patch.
Cool.
Yeah, I noticed after a year or 2 in the ground, that's when you actually start to get some good sized potatoes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to trying it. Big old I picked off the peppers recently and ate them all, but it's still going. It's a bell pepper. It's a volunteer bell pepper plant. It just popped up, so I put a cage around it once it started making
What are you doing with
itself
all
known.
these beds, Daniel? My God.
We are going to be growing a lot come fall, and also we're using some that we recently bought a lot of biochar that hasn't been charged, so we're charging biochar with some of these beds as well. I think we started charging biochar inside the greenhouse.
So the bag stuff, the same one I got, is not charged yet for you guys?
Yep.
Okay.
So we're layering some hummus that we got from Boogie Brew, and then worm castings, and then biochar to charge it all up.
Nice.
We got a bunch of biochar buckets around in here.
Is this the same greenhouse?
Yep, same greenhouse.
Okay.
Same greenhouse, summertime purpose.
Okay. I remember these. These were all around the Cheeky Hut last time.
We were growing a ton of tomatoes last time you were here. The tomatoes did extremely well. Some weeks I was bringing about 100 pounds to market. Slowed down early spring. Still got little bits here and there. We got another crop that we got some more coming off of, but the stink bugs get really bad out here come late March, early April. They just get worse and worse.
That makes it hard.
Yeah. Stink bugs are pretty rough.
Well, look at this compost tea area, 15 pumps.
Check this out.
Look at this.
This is why our citrus is doing better. We got these.
Look at these. Look at these.
This is probably also the cheapest way that you can get into doing large-scale compost tea brewing. We have this big pump connected to a bubble snake that this awesome handy guy did for us. He put them together, put the bubble snake into like this top piece, so now that goes down to the bottom. We pump air into it, and then we'll hang like one of these bags full of whatever witch's brew that I want to put into it. We have been using Boogie Brew. We've also been using just worm castings. And then with the worm casting, sometimes I'll put in a little bit of oat flour to make a little bit more fungal tea, a little bit of sugar in there, bubble it for like 24 to 48 hours, and then spray out on the leaf sometimes, but always around our plants. And like I've done this in the past and I've seen some beneficial things happening with different plants, but didn't know the power of it really. But then doing it on the citrus for so long, or doing it on the citrus for the past 6 months, we've seen a lot of results, which then has made me very positive about doing this.
Any moon phase? Any kind of following or anything like that?
No, we don't
weekly,
follow anything
monthly,
like
what's
that.
your schedule?
I'm here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at this property. So I will make it on Monday and pour her out on Wednesday. And
Every
then make
Monday
it on
and
Wednesday. Yeah. And then when it was cooler, I would do it on Friday and then go through the whole weekend and then spray out on Monday. And usually just make something more fungal for that.
All right, so we've been doing this a while. We're getting killer results.
Mm-hmm.
Now what? Now we're putting in a lab so we know what we're doing?
Yes.
You're trying to dial this in so you know?
So right now we're just doing it hillbilly style. We aren't looking at anything. We don't know what we got going in there, but we did pull in a man locally who came and analyzed a few soil samples from us, checked out the microbial, like the bacterial activity, the fungal activity, how much protozoa is in there, and then like if there's anything like anaerobic and detrimental to the plants or beneficial. So he gave us this list of all this stuff from a few different beds, and we got a lot of positive results. We've even found that some of our areas are extremely fungal dominant, and some areas are slightly more bacterial dominant, but the numbers are quite high over the base numbers that he gave us.
Wow.
So then Rick's been motivating me to take the foundation soil class from Elaine Ingham, so I'll be taking that, and then I'll be able to analyze this stuff in the future and then give him an idea and then other people an idea about what's inside their soil, and then also know how to create a more fungal dominant soil. And fungal dominance means you'll have more water retention and better connectivity between your plants and nutrients in the soil.
Badass.
So, yeah, it's
you guys are always leveling up over here.
It always levels up.
Oh,
yeah.
Man. So what is all this? You got chippers under here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. Castings, amendments. This is today's plant delivery from GreenDreams. Freshly here.
Oh, sweet. I've been wanting
Oh, you haven't even checked it out yet.
Oh, these are my favorite.
Nice. Of course, Rick needed more jaboticabas. We definitely had to have some more of those.
Rick can never
I see
have
some
enough
garlic
jabos.
vine, rose of Sharon.
Oh, the yacon is so nice. I
Yacon
tried
hiding in
that
there.
last winter.
It
It's the sweetest thing in the world, and it's not sugar. Like I read about it, it's like dietary fiber is what makes it sweet. So it's like eating sweet candy that's good for you, and it increases like the prebiotic fiber in your belly to make the probiotics work out in you.
Did you grow it?
Yeah, we bought some from you in the winter, and we have a patch out there. So I'll show you.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Cool, man. More of those beds. You can't have enough of those, huh?
This is our soil sifting area. Usually our sifter is set up right here.
Doing on some rock? Okay.
Right now she's hanging out under there because we got a lot of rain, but
Oh, yeah,
we have our
I should
different
point that out
amendments.
again. Mr. Rick got one of those dirt buddies like Jim Kovaleski had from his videos, which that company is still around, American made. And here's the Wakefield.
Wakefield biochar.
That is the good stuff.
We also got a sack of worm castings recently. It was right there, but I have already sifted it all and used it all, and
Whole
it's
sack?
gone into all of it's gone into all of our beds
Jeez.
and around everything.
Talking about moving fast. This is unbelievable.
I think with all this, and then we have like 4 bags of this biochar, so I think we are going to be creating a small terra preta.
Okay, this is the small slice of the Amazon in Englewood, huh?
Yeah, Englewood's Amazon.
Seriously.
Oh, we got these are new fruit trees too. They've been growing quite a bit. We got they
Mamey?
are Key West Mamey.
Cool. Good variety.
Yeah, and then we got another one over here.
What did I see over here? This thing's got some growth on it.
Yeah, we bought these from you.
I didn't think you guys planted these things.
It's grown a ton.
Wow.
Just in a few months, it's fruited already, and then tried making some more fruits.
Compared to the jaboticabas, this is doing a little better in the ground, huh?
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem it needs as much water or acidity.
But jaboticaba, or which one is this?
This is the
Guavarito.
No, this is
one of the Eugenias, right?
Yeah, Eugenia morena.
Okay.
And the fruit, actually, I really like the fruit. Like, there's not much to it, but it's sweet and
yeah.
fun, and the birds love it. I love it too. It's fun.
It's been fruiting more than once?
Twice.
Twice.
Yeah, twice since last time we saw you. Probably like 3-4 months.
That's what I mean, right after Christmas, yeah. Take a look at these beds. How long do these things take to put together?
About an hour.
About an hour for that giant bed?
Nate put them all together.
Each?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, about an hour each, and then he also made all of these arbors.
They turned out great.
Yeah, it's great. And
I really like how he wrapped the wire. That turned out really nice too.
Yeah, his
wire wraps on T-posts.
Yeah.
This guy's hired. You want to send him up my way?
Tight. Yeah.
We need somebody like that.
Totally. He's awesome. We recently planted long bean in these earth
in the grow
boxes.
Okay.
I planted long bean in the ground, but the rabbits came by and ate them all. So
you had to get them higher up.
After Hurricane Ian, I would say about 95% of the rabbits and squirrel and everything wiped out. Now, 2 years later, we have about 150% of those things. Like, I've never seen more rabbits in my entire life. Like, you see it, like, they hop like 5 feet away from you, and then you jump at them and they don't even care. Like, they're totally naturalized and don't care about anybody in this area. There are like so many of the things.
Came back with a vengeance, huh?
Yeah, but fortunately we have enough plants that we don't notice their damage.
We got enough to share.
Other than on the long bean. But now we're growing them in the higher earth box that they can't jump on. We tried planting them in that low earth box and they ate every one other than one in the middle. Another mamey. We're doing these giant pots with sweet potatoes this year, and we got 5 different types of sweet potato.
That's just for harvesting reasons?
Yeah, just for trying out, experimenting.
Get out?
See which ones taste the best and which does the best in the area. Yeah, easier to get out. And then also what I find is when you grow sweet potato in the ground, first year you get good results. Second year you get less results. Third year you almost get no potato out of there, at least around here. So it's like, I think if you rotate your bed, ideal, but then sweet potato in the ground, they keep popping back all the time, but your harvest is lower. Tons of vine, but just not as much root. So we're hoping to get more root in the pot.
Nice. Little Barbados cherry hiding out over here.
Happy Barbados cherry.
I see you, little lonely guy.
Yeah,
a lot of flowers.
So much, I gotta keep cutting it back off the ground. It's growing like mad.
Looks like the Thai dwarf. What is the smallberry?
Oh, Thai dwarf.
It is, yeah.
Also needs to be pruned back.
Oh yeah, she's a fast grower.
We've been doing lots of planting and caretaking, but not enough pruning lately.
Oh, I knew all about that.
Yeah, you get overwhelmed.
We just need 25 hours in a day. You know, one more hour. That's it.
I need 8 days in a week. If I had 8 days in a week, I'd be a happy man.
That would be sad. Huh?
I could get one more day to work. 6 isn't enough.
And you guys are stockpiling this mulch back in here.
Oh yeah.
No joke.
Mulch city.
I foresee this getting cleared out as the nursery. Just taking a guess. We'll see.
This is, I don't know. We need a lot of mulch piles around here.
The area to the right.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's possible.
Yeah.
That is possible. Check out this peanut butter tree. It's
It's
going
huge.
like crazy right now. And it's like been flowering like mad. I've never seen this thing this happy.
Oh, it really is covered. You guys have the blackberry jam fruit?
We do. We haven't had it pop out yet, but I've just noticed that it's flowering. It's often chlorotic. I don't know why. Does it need a lot more shade?
I think the ones I have in dappled light do way better.
Okay.
And you can see the under leaves look a little darker.
Because like this one's
That's more
always
pissed
has
than your
chlorosis.
jaboticabas. Yeah.
But we have some back in the nursery that popped a few flowers. Actually, I think this just popped a flower. But since we're over here, let me show you our citrus. Oh, we got this from
figs
you a
with
little
figs
while
on
ago,
them. Look
too.
at this, guys.
Oh, figs.
Fig with the fig.
Oh, yeah.
What?
This thing figs a lot. Like, this thing will make like 4 more crops a year.
Whoa. Oh, there's another one right there.
Yeah. We have this little patch of Rajpuri bananas in here. look kind of like a namwa, but don't taste like one.
Man, you guys in these compost rings, you are not playing around.
Yeah, so we're trying out these Johnson Sioux bioreactors. Rick was telling me about them, so I wrapped up all this wire together, zip tied it all, filled it with a bunch of mulch and like banana parts, mushroom blocks, all sorts of things to break down, and then you just let it set. And the idea is let it set for like 6 months to a year, and then after all this breaks down, it'll be heavily fungal compost. And then I've seen like people sell the fungal compost, and it is like costs you an arm and a leg. And you don't put that compost onto your plants, you put it into a bubbler, and then you spray it out there to increase your microbial activity. This is that like
$700 a yard compost.
Pretty much,
we were talking about.
Yeah, it's like compost that it's like the
biodynamic stuff almost.
Exactly.
We're getting proud of it.
Yeah. It's great. It's great stuff, but it's expensive.
Look at that cute little rack.
Yeah. That's the Rajpuri, starting to get filled out proper at the bottom. Never make too big of a rack. They have a nice tasting banana.
They are good.
Nice soft texture, really good banana. Freaky papaya that shot out of the ground. Like
I was gonna say the spacing on the fruiting is weird.
It's like a jungle papaya. It's 3 months old, this plant.
3 months?
Yeah, it just shot up in the
12 foot. Wow.
Yeah, it's huge, and it's already stacking fruit.
Is this another one of your worm things?
This was this used to be a rain barrel that we had around. We were trying to do anaerobic composting in it. We found that it had a leak in the bottom, so we cut out the bottom a bit. We drilled a bunch of holes, and now it's a bioreactor. We buried it, and then we just put a bunch of stuff in there to break down and leach out into the soil.
Wow.
So a little ground bioreactor.
You guys are like little mad scientists over here.
Pretty much.
Getting kind of crazy.
We're just playing around with whatever we can play around with. This fire bush goes nuts. I chop it back every couple of months, and it just keeps coming back bigger and stronger every time.
It has a little bit different leaf than that one in the front yard. It's like the Clusia
variety. It's probably a different variety for sure. Nice. We have our citrus behind. This is a Meyer lemon that we got a number of years ago. It did well for the first few years, and then the past few years we barely got any fruit on it. Right now the thing has a lot of fruit. I've discovered though our new issue, and not necessarily even a new issue, it made me think about things. So it's like, look at this skin. What do you think's going on here? Does it have canker? Does it have an issue? Is it fungal? Is it bacterial? No, it's the grackle. What? So the grackles come here, and then they strip all the skin off our fruits, and then the fruits fall off the plant. So it made me think, it's like, maybe the grackle is the real citrus canker, because like grackle comes in, they come in a big gang, and they always strip the fruits. So it's like, one of our problems was, yes, the low health and like the problem with citrus. But then when we started spraying them, they start flowering like crazy, loading up on fruit. And now I notice that these little blackbirds come in, the grackle, and then they peck off all the skin, and then the fruits fall off. So it's like, at least we're making our way through like the viral problem. Now we got a bird problem, but hey, we could put up with that for a little while.
We can deal with that.